Guy here, and this is Does It Suck?
The title of the video should actually say is that, do I suck at this video game? I mean, you people looking at spawn points, y'all don't know what you're doing. Why did y'all even ask for this game? Microsoft Xbox! We want Xbox games, and now that you finally get a chance to play them, well, guess what? You don't know how to play them.
The show where we take a deep dive look at a new game and see what's good.
Now, how is this game new? It's been available for 20 years from the 360. The game was available on the Xbox One in 2015. And you was out here telling people that this is a new game all because they made some minor changes.
Or bad about it. Now, today we're going to be talking about Gears of War Reloaded, which is a remastering of the previous remake, which was called Gears of War Ultimate Edition. It's basically a 4K 60 FPS version of the original Gears of War, but now with all the DLC, all the maps, all the character skins, and on PlayStation. So I decided to buy it on my PlayStation 5. All this gameplay you're seeing here is concerns I've seen immediately, even after my first couple hours of playing, is that I have been talking to people in lobbies and stuff. A lot of people are concerned that this is going to be a bloodbath on day one, and that the online scene is going to die incredibly quick.
And that's exactly what it is. No, it's going to be you PlayStation ponies not playing the game anymore, man. What did you expect? These people been playing the same game for 19 years, and y'all really thought you was going to come in there and defeat them when the only thing you do is watch and play a game with cinematics? It's about time you ponies finally decided to play a real game, and now that you finally have the taste of one, you got a problem with it. Isn't that ironic? You guys claim that y'all some of the best gamers in this community, but yet, for some reason, you can't play Gears of War Reloaded.
Now, I say this because I have played every single Gears of War game at launch and for years afterward, and each of them have had a shorter and shorter online life, meaning that typically...
That is not necessarily true, because before this game even got ported to the PlayStation 5, well, guess what, dude? People were still playing it. It seems like the only one that are having problems with this game is the ones that are playing on PlayStation that can't keep up with the rest of the competition.
There was always people online in every single playlist doing shotguns and sniper matches and explosive matches.
Bruh, what is you talking about, bro? You ain't never really got down with Gears of War like that. Now that you finally get a chance to play it, now you want to act like as if you know more about this game than I do. I guess to most people I would be considered a Gears head, even though I don't really play it as much as I used to. But still, I would go as far to say that I know a lot more on this game about, or should I say the franchise as a whole, than you do. I don't understand why you ponies went from playing games with cinematics and thought that you guys had the audacity to jump on board with a game like Gears of War, specifically, and dominate. You do know when Halo decides to come to PlayStation, this will be the same exact thing. Continue to give Microsoft more money for a game that you people ain't going to be able to play.
As each of the Gears of War games have gotten less popular, the player bases have shrunk. So with this, it's cool that by default, Reloaded does have cross-play and cross-progression, so you can play on your PS5 and then boot it up on your Xbox or on your PC or whatever, right? That's neat, but the problem is the fact that cross-play can be turned off. Now, I'm not saying this is a problem.
Well, and that's exactly what the PlayStation fanboy community was doing. We don't want to play with people on Xbox. They too good. We can't keep up. You see? These ponies are a disgrace to the community. They act as if their words have more encouragement than anybody. But yet, when it comes down to actually playing a game, you know, the thing that most gamers should be adamantly doing, well, look what happened. They can't hang with them. They're mad. All they do is see themselves on their knees begging for people to pick them up. Please help me. I'm trash at video games. I can't play a real man's game. I need a cinematic before he decides to down me. Is that what you wanted played? Why would y'all want these Xbox games when y'all can't even play them?
A lot of people are concerned that turning off crossplay is very likely going to kill this game faster.
Then don't turn it off. don't turn it off. I mean, Xbox gamers were playing with the PC audience. We have had no problem besides maybe a few cheaters. It seems like the only people that are talking about this is PlayStation gamers because you're afraid to play some real gamers. You know, gamers that are actually out here gaming, something that you people ain't doing besides opening your mouth in 8-hour podcasts. This is what the PlayStation gamer has become. If the game don't have enough cinematics, well, guess what? Playing a real game is just out of the question for them.
But I know a lot of people are probably not going to want to play against PC lobbies. So there's actually three choices. There's, I want to play only with PlayStation 5 people.
Which is the option that you guys probably chose. Look at that. You already got it already.
There's, I want to play with only console people. So I've seen a guy with a pistol kill 6 people in a row, like pretty much instantly. This game has an extremely high skill.
And to me, that sounds like more of a skill issue. Okay, you can't play the game. And? I mean, after watching and witnessing most of y'all gameplay, it's pretty obvious for me to understand that you guys can't play the game. So I would expect you to change the title of the video and say, do you suck at the game? Because the game definitely does not suck. Now, mind you, I do have a few problems with it because it's not that much of a drastic difference in Ultimate Edition. But I have a fair argument in that regard. But in regards to you people complaining about how you can't play this game online, well, I'm going to sit there and tell you that that's a skill issue.
Silly. It may look like just your typical cover-based shooter, but the more you kind of adapt to clinging to walls, bouncing off surfaces, trying to do a big lap around the map to pick up power weapons so you can get the boom shot and make sure that they hear boom, but they don't hear the shot. There is a lot of fun to this game, but my concern is that there are already so many super pros out there that I'm slightly concerned that when this comes out, there are going to be people that get online and just get utterly butchered for 100 games in a row.
And whose fault is that? Ain't nobody said you should skip playing these games on Xbox. Y'all waited 20 years to play it, and now that you got it, now you don't know what to do with it. That's very unfortunate that you guys are out here port begging for games, and now y'all out here like, oh, I don't know if this was generally a good idea. Well, guess what? Microsoft don't care, because you still giving them money, even if you ain't playing the game online, buddy.
And they just quit, and then they go, okay, let me turn off cross.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing. I've been playing the game online, and every time I came across a pony, all they did was quit, weighing the team down. If anything, you guys are ruining the game. Please, have your PlayStation 5 lobbies only. You are ruining the enjoyment for people that are playing the game on PC as well as Xbox. We're already tired of you. We don't want to play with you. You know, it was all fun and laughter, but as soon as we got a pony on the team, it was over. It got to the point where as soon as I seen a PlayStation dude on my team, I just leave. Because I already know we lost the game.
Play. Each of the Gears of War games has died a shorter and shorter death. In fact, last night, just for fun, I tried to practice. I tried to boot up Gears of War 1 on my Xbox, and it just doesn't work. It just, you can play deathmatch, but it's always people that are just instant headshotting you before you can even respawn practically. And any other mode is just dead. I have a little bit of concerns that this game, I'm going to buy it at launch. I'm going to play it at launch. I want to review it at launch, but I am a bit concerned from a fan standpoint that this game is going to die.
Well, how can you call yourself a fan if you don't know how to play the game? Most adamant Gears of War fans that play hardcore, pro, or even casual know the general consensus of how to play a Gears of War game. Right? Can we all agree to that? But the fact that you're getting obliterated, I mean, look, we got a pony that's on fire already. Look at that. Look at that. He's on fire. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Like, oh, that's what's going on. Look at it. Help! Everybody! Look at it. The pony's on fire. Help him, Dream. Why are you sitting here behind that piece of cover? Go out there and go get him. What are you doing? He's on fire. Help! Everybody! He's in flames. And Dream just sitting here behind a cover letting this man go out like that. Look at it. The pony's on fire. What are you doing, buddy? Help him. Help him. He's burning right in front of you. But he's scared. All because he know Airbox gonna get him. All because of Airbox.
it's probably a lot faster. And personally, that does kind of suck. But really, I'm curious about the full package. Playing Gears of War on a PlayStation still feels illegal somehow. You almost kind of wish they had done that. I'm excited about this. I mean, I've already...
you know, they became trash. They were trash at Gears. Now they want to move on to what?
Paid for it. I paid the $40 for it. But I do kind of wish that the final product was a bit bigger. I mean, I guess we'll find out how awesome it ends up being when it actually comes out. But my concerns is that the game's going to die before it has a chance.
No, it seems like the only people dying in this game is PlayStation fanboys. Because look at that. He's already on his knees. Sony!
To really grow an audience on PlayStation. But that's just my things. How do you feel about Gears of War Reloaded? Tell me your...
I mean, listen, I played the game. The graphics looks a little bit better. I mean, the shotgun is still as spotty as ever. But really ask yourself, are you going to take advice from me? Or are you going to take advice from a guy like him? Okay? You can't play the game. It's fine. That's why I said the title of this video should be saying, do you suck? Because there's nothing trash about this game. You guys can sit there, complain, all because you keep getting bodied online. You know, the PlayStation fanboys dead because they can't play it. But don't go as far to say that the game is going to die. The game was very much alive even on Xbox before you ponies even decided to buy it. Don't get it twisted. This game will be supported by their diehard audience, and that's how Gears has always been. At least it'll last a lot longer than Concord or maybe Marathon as an example. I mean, what do you guys expect, man? But hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And like I said, man, you know, if it wasn't for those people on Xbox, these ponies would at least be able to finally know how to play the game. Take care, y'all.